shock them like real product. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision while I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than my 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to lie. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-Train. Cool James, Face Cube, and Rick, that was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw these songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is...
Well, the humidity's still a factor on this fall afternoon, but no rain in the forecast. That's the good news as you look inside Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
They go play action with Ward. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Looking for the crossing receiver. He's got him. It's Samuel.
14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
And a nice call and really good execution there because they gave him a little bit of a different launch angle perhaps, you know. You don't want to have the quarterback dropping back 5 to 7 steps on every play and have the defense zero in on it. There you hope that you get your defense going one way. They sent him the other, and they picked up nice yardage with that completion.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Ward now working out of the gun.
Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
You look at this Jaguar defense.
They were excellent a week ago in that victory over the Colts.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
To throw is Ward. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic.
And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jags are going to get it back here just past the 35.
So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it, he saw the numbers we saw, he watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be, but early in this one, advantage defense.
13, Luke.
Lawrence.
Thomas has got it, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
11,
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Lawrence running right on the option.
He won't find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
2nd and 16.
Hey, Lion. Hey, I'm gun.
Now Lawrence. He'll get this out to Tootin.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. And give him a gain of 37. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
Rip, 23. Son, it's a hunt.
So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty.
So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Bashal Tootin with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Extra point spins the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
To throw, here's Ward. That's complete to DK.
So the completion good for just 3. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
You look at this Jaguar defense.
This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense, or top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass? That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the...
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas, his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And he will find Ridley on the left side. Now he's free at the 35. And finally taken down at the 15. A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Out of the gun, Ward. Cockrell holds it in left side. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Chigakakwo, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans are back within a score. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bullying his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it as we resume action.
For the Titans.
Folk out there now to kick this one off. Oh, good return up past the 30. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready.
Here's Ward. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Brings up the second and 1 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and a yard.
Ready.
Pollard will take it up the gut. And they can't bring him down. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
Throwing is Ward. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, but they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's second and 10. Ward. Over the middle, he has a throw. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one goes for 24 yards.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a first and goal.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Throwing now, Ward. And he's got it. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only a yard on the completion. It's second and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
Now Ward, third and goal. They'll try and do that, and it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Jaguars will take over here at their own 12-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Oh, what a juke into space. Off to the races. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Jags have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Titans offense set to begin the drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Ward. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
The Titans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, here's Ward. He'll try and do this himself. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
31 yards on the punt there. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Hey, lie. 11. Hey, son, this sink right. 13, Luke.
Here's Lawrence. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Hey, run. Hey, center. Done. 30 left. 11. Tip. Go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
He's got a man, complete. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. A big 3rd down play there for the Jags. 47 yards. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
21-yard line.
Tomato. 11. Take right open.
Lawrence will throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Jaguars will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights, and a rout is on here in this first half.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his fifth catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end.
2nd down and a yard.
Looking to throw. Moore. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Now he'll let it go deep left side. And got his man complete. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. He'll get this down to the 38.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
Hey, Lion.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is going to get this close to the first down markers. He's brought down at the Titans' 32. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with third down and just a yard to go.
Hey, hey, hey.
Lawrence with a quick throw outside. That's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. It's a first down, his fourth catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
Hey, go, go.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Bayshaw Turton with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. From the gun, Ward. Swinging this out for Pollard. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
First down, Tennessee.
A give to Pollard running left. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Bulldozes past him. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I wonder if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Here we go, set. 19 tight, 19 tight. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Back to throw. Ward. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he'll get nothing out of that one. So no gain on the play. And it'll be fourth down. And now Nick Folk, his career long 56 yards. And the kick for the 41-year-old is up and good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Nick Folk to kick off for the Titans.
Folk out there now to kick this one off.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. That is caught. And he will have a Jaguars first down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Jaguars first down.
Let's go.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
You don't see that a ton, do you? With the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
How about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that.
11.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He'll try and do this himself. And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete.
Here's Logan Cook now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Fighting through the tackle at the 30. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
Cougar 19.
To throw is Ward. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And the Jags will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Well, let's face it, Brandon. They're down here in the second half. Want to try and make something happen. And if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder. Because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Well, he gave one defender the slip, but others waiting in the wings and dropping him behind the line.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw up for a loss.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Go, go. Sink right.
Now Lawrence. He's going to look deep down the field. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. And, oh, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up fourth down. Here's Logan Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded at the 20. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And they will take over first and 10. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. It's Eric Armstead fighting his way through that time to record the sack.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns, and the late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
From the gun on third down, Ward. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And taken right at the 35. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And it will be first and 10 as they take over. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the fourth. Taking it right down Broadway. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 41 yards on the ground. Well, I mean, it took him a while to get him a rep, but that's quite an introduction to this game.
And not just hello, how about goodbye to the defense as he went past him? Big-time run on his first carry of the game.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, Soko, so Hutch. Here we go.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.